Right, so my aesthetics went out the window my first day of nursing school. I was very overwhelmed, stressed. My first day of nursing school came after working a 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. shift. It was a class started from 8:30 to 3:30. So it was a very long day. I mean, at one point during the last clinical or last lab, I got called out for not paying attention. Just because I was just really tired, so it's gonna take some getting used to. But anyways, I went to Staples and I had to get one of these. And another thing too, since my program is different, even though, you know how when you register for classes, it'll say, oh, you're registered like Monday, you have your classes on Mondays, Tuesdays, or whatever. I was reading our calendar. I'll show the first month because I don't think that's too revealing, but I was reading our calendar, and some days we just have class on days that is not, we have class on certain days that are not registered, you know? Anyways, so I see some days of the month where we have class on a Wednesday, and I'm like, but it's, I don't know, but it's on the calendar. So I also went to Staples and got my calendar laminated so I can put, and a hole puncher so I can put in the binder as well. But anyways, my first day of nursing school was very stressful. I felt very overwhelmed, and I don't know, very scary actually. And then I'm going through a work dilemma right now because I have a conflict with work in clinical hours, and I was immediately told, oh, well, figure it out because you can't switch your clinical location, and if you can't, you should just drop it now and then reapply to the program for the fall. Just like that, you know. I'm like, okay. All right, so anyways, gotta figure that out because that means I may have to go per diem at my job, which is something I really don't want to do because I make, like, hello, bills, you know what I mean? My job that I have now is a guarantee, per diem is not. So a lot to think about, but first day of nursing school wasn't that hot. But I will say, I think getting the calendar laminated was the best thing I could have done, and then I also printed out some sheets from Blackboard. So I am tired because after work I went to Staples, and then now I'm here. So I do have to sleep at some point, but when I get up, I'm gonna get all my stuff together as far as the subjects and try to go through them. And if I have time tonight to look over anything, I'm gonna try my best to look over absolutely everything because, like I said, it was very overwhelming.